Oh man, both. I don't know. I think I'll talk about the story first. As a writer, the moment you start writing for what they want, that's when you're dead. Like, oh, this studio's looking for action films, and then everyone's like, let me write what I know Netflix wants. Not necessarily the story that I want to tell, but the story I think that they want to tell. I have a massive problem with that, and I have a massive problem with gatekeepers keeping films from me. Like, there's a group of people in studios that decide if you get to see it or not. That I have a problem with. It's something about like when Michelangelo or any artist, a painter is painting, they paint their piece and they say, this is it. It's not paint my piece and give me 18,000 notes on my piece, and I think there should be more red here, and I think that there should be a unicorn. No, it's just like, here it is, and that's it. So I think with networks and streamers, obviously we're itching to work with them, but I think the compromise of the story has always been, let me write what I think that they want, that they think that will sell well, not that is a good story. I hear this a lot, that when you submit a script, there's a lot of like, well, I want more action or something to happen in the beginning pages. It's like, the story has suffered. And if you don't believe me, go open up any streaming app and watch anything, and you will see some stories that have taken hits. Mainly for a lot of reasons, not necessarily to those filmmakers, but you also don't know what filmmakers go through on those projects. Budgets get cut, days get cut, locations get cut, and you got to make do. Have you ever been watching a movie and you're like, why didn't they do that? That's something happened. Something happened to that filmmaker when they were out there that you may not be able to see. Inherently, what that does to the storyteller, that's tough. I mean, we're like really emotional, weird people, and it's tough. This is a tough racket to be in because you love it so much. And I think it's really difficult. So I think the storyteller takes a hit. And I think that's really difficult because you want these writers and these directors and these filmmakers to just keep pumping out work. When you see Nolan, you're just like, dude, keep whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And you just want that to be paramount. But when you watch directors like James Cameron get notes, a director like James Cameron who, his films have grossed, billions of dollars for studios, billions. And he releases, Avatar, and he gets notes on Avatar, then if that's happening to Cameron, that's happening to all of us. And I don't think notes are a bad thing, but I do think that when they go against the story and when we start to like think about sales over the story, I think that we're in a tough place. I think if it's a good story, it will sell. And I think that if films are marketed properly, people will see them and they want them. And inherently, that's what people will tell you all over the internet. We want good stories, we want good stories, we want good stories. But a lot of people don't know about them. And I think that a lot of people are just making, bulk content, hoping one of them will hit. I think Apple TV Plus is one of the few places that is doing something really interesting. Apple TV Plus isn't producing anything that's just like, mainstreamy. They don't have the briefcase is going to explode in 3 days unless you get your daughter back and you have to go on the plane. They aren't producing anything like that. They're producing stuff like Slow Horses, which is with Gary Oldman, which is fucking fantastic. They're producing these really interesting story-driven series and films that are kind of going against the grain. I don't know. I think that studio, and it said that they're losing a lot of money, but I think they're doing the story part. And I think I think they're doing that, and they're working with people that really care about the story. And I think some films are just made to be entertaining, and that's cool too. But I think there is a push and pull there. But at the genesis of this whole thing, it's got to be writing stories that you think are great, not that you think will sell well.